Armando's in the building. and welcome to this broadcast of the McLean County Sports Network. We're here bringing you the senior night basketball game. The Cougars are about to play Crittenden County Panthers right now, and it should be a good one. Excuse me, Crittenden County Rockets. And Jacob Clark was awarded before the game for having the most three-pointers hit all time at McLean County High School, and then he starts off the game with 2 points. So good start for the Cougars there. Turley brings it up for Crittenden, gets it over to Mott. Mott to the corner. That's Morganson for three, starting off the game. And Bishop guarded closely, almost loses the ball, but he's able to get it off to Springer. And pass down low to Springer in the post. And he fakes it. Nice post move on O'Leary. He didn't really know where he was going, and then had a wide open jump shot. Good move by Springer in the post. That's Morganson shooting another three, misses. Patterson with the board, gets it ahead to Bishop. Bishop puts it in for the layup, and it is good.
That was a nice look ahead there by Patterson up to Bishop.
Yeah, Bishop able to sneak behind the defense, and a good job by Patterson having his head up after getting that rebound. Morganson tries to drive, and it looks like he was fouled. I believe that foul will be on Clark. Yeah, it's on number 2, Jacob Clark. And it seems like Morganson so far is the focal point of this Crittenden County offense. Pass inside to Boone. Gets it to Mott. Mott over to Morganson. Boone looks to drive. Good defense by Englehart, and he gets a block. Here come the Cougars pushing it up court. Englehart gets it over to Bishop. Bishop takes the three. No good off the back of the rim. And it'll be out on Crittenden County as Turley and Patterson both go for the rebound. Springer taking it out now. He gets it to Clark. Clark thinks about a three, gets it over to Bishop. Patterson gets inside, is fouled. Shot no good, but he will go to the line for two.
Patterson shooting 46% from the free throw line this year.
Yeah, and a lot of that was him struggling early, and we've talked about it before on this channel. He started hitting more in the second half of the season as he just hit one there, and it's good to see that he worked that out. But early on, it was a struggle at the line for him as he misses that second one. Patterson tries to drive, loses it to Boone. Boone loses it, and Springer hits it out of bounds before he's able to grab it. If he was able to get a hold of it, that probably would have been 2 points for the Cougars.
Would have been a nice little trap there in the backcourt there. Get them in the corner, make them pick up the ball. It's hard to get out of that.
And Cougars lead now by 4, 7-3, with 5:38 remaining in the first quarter. That's Boone with the ball on the wing.
A little 1-3-1 zone by the Cougars here.
And Jacob Clark with a steal down in the post. He's bringing it up, gets it to Springer. Springer, off-balance shot, gets it off the glass and in.
Springer has really been playing really well in the last few games.
And Springer's probably the best at creating his own shots of anyone on this Cougars basketball team. Morganson in the corner. Passes over to Mott. Mott gets it to Boone. Boone decides to take a three. It's no good. Patterson with the rebound. And Patterson is the all-time leading rebounder at McLean County High School. And you can see why he already has a few in this game. And Clark knocks down a three from the wing.
And that's why he just got the record for the most three-pointers in a career here at McLean County. Nice shot by that young man.
O'Leary drives in, puts up a hook shot, and it is good. Cougars leading by 7. 4 minutes remain in the first quarter. Patterson drives in, tries to put it off the glass just a little bit long. Here comes Crittenden the other way. That's Turley in for 2. Nice pass by Mott getting him the ball.
Cougars have got to get back down the floor, get in that zone, and then rotate a lot better than what they're doing now.
Clark with the ball in the wing. He goes off a pick. Gets it over to Bishop. Englehart almost lost his balance there. Was able to not get called for a travel by putting a dribble down. Then Clark will drive in and put it in for 2. That's Turley. Gets it over to Morgeson. Morgeson thought about a 3. Good closeout by Patterson. And that's O'Leary for 3. Shot no good. Clark with the rebound. Here come the Cougars the other way. Springer in the corner.
Nice look ahead there.
Oh, just misses the shot off the front of the rim. That is an uncomfortable shot to hit whenever you're under the goal like that. And then Bishop gets called for a block.
Almost got there, but just didn't get set before he drove to the basket.
And I'm pretty sure Bishop is second in all-time taken charges at McLean County High School. And he's chasing that record. I forgot how many off he said he was.
I'm not quite sure what the record is. I know who holds it.
Ryan Brown?
No, actually it's Alex Free.
I thought he was.
Ryan Brown is second, and he's tied with Ryan Groves.
Oh,
But,
okay.
Alex Free has 22. I think that's what it is, but I could be wrong. But Alex was always in the right place at the right time to get those charges.
Yeah, I know Bishop's pretty high up there, and he's getting close to the top of the list.
Nice position there by Patterson.
And Patterson that's twice we've missed shots near the basket. Mott looks to drive in. He brings it back out. Morgeson off a pick, drives in, shot up and good. And the Cougars led 12-5, and now the score's 14-3. So Crittenden really brought themselves back into this game. Clark looks to drive again, gets it over to Mims. Mims, nice pass down low to Patterson, and 1 as he puts it in for 2. He'll go to the line.
Nice finish by Logan there. And also a good look by Sims underneath there to dish it to Pat.
Yeah, Mims was able to beat his man off the dribble and get inside, and that brought Patterson's defender over, leaving him wide open. And Patterson on the free throw, no good. So 3-point play, no good for Patterson. Boone almost walks there at the half court. Gets it inside to Carlson. Shot no good. Here come the Cougars the other way. Springer gets it to Dame. Dame over to Mims. Cougars lead by 5 currently. There is 1:20 left to go in the first quarter. Mims tried to get it over to Dame, lost the ball. And that's a foul on Mims as Morganson tried to get it up the court. Winders to take it out now for Crittenden as Englehart checks back into the game along with Bishop. And Carlson just left wide open under the basket for 2 points.
Cougars in the 1-2-2. It looks like an extended trap zone, and they're just not watching the backside. Somebody's got to drop there when that ball goes to one side or the other. That top guard needs to drop there.
And that's the problem whenever you go into a zone like that. You leave a lot of backside looks open for the other team as Springer gets into the teeth of the defense and puts it over the front of the rim for 2 points. And that'll be a traveling called on Winders. And Clark checks into the game for Englehart.
Rockets in the man-to-man here.
And
looks like they're not giving much help, though. They're really staying out on Jacob out there on the shooter.
And it seems that the Cougars will hold to the last shot. They got 8 seconds.
Underneath.
Patterson open down low. He loses it. Clock still hasn't. And it'll be out of bounds on Crittenden with 1.4 seconds. Cougars just going to have to pass it in and get a shot off. I'd say they either try to go underneath to Dame or Patterson, or they'll try to get it to Clark behind the three-point line.
They'll stack it up here. They'll send somebody to the corner. Somebody will dive, and then somebody goes to the middle here. And there comes Patterson diving. He got held up there, but
Patterson blocked from behind, so that'll do it for the first quarter. The Cougars lead by 5, 18-13. We'd like to thank our sponsor, B.F. Evans Ford, and we'll be right back with the second. And we're back. Cougars currently lead by 5, 18-13 at the start of the second quarter. And we saw a lot of aggressive offense by the Cougars, but also a lot of missed shots near the basket. And one thing on defense, backdoor plays, we let the Rockets get a lot of wide open shots backdoor as Morganson hits a three, bringing the score within 2 to start the second quarter.
Morrison's only averaging 6 points a game this year, but it looks like he's looked to shoot quite a bit in this game.
And Bishop misses the first shot, misses the second after getting his own rebound just off the front of the rim both times. Boone looks to drive, gets it over. And that's 2 points good for Turley inside. And timeout taken by the Cougars. We'd like to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church. We'll be right back. And we're back. Scores all tied up after that 2 points from Turley down low. So hopefully the Cougars can do something to regain the lead. And that's a nice pick and roll, getting it to Dame. And a nice play set up between Springer and Dame, resulting in 2 points.
Nice hedge there by Patterson.
That's Boone. Patterson tips it away and gets the steal. Here come the Cougars.
Nice dig on the big guy underneath there by Pat.
Patterson pulls up the free throw line, knocks it down for 2. Mott gets it over to Morganson. Looked like he struggled there getting the pass off.
Nice hands there by. Looked like I couldn't tell who actually hit that.
I think it was
Stringer.
I think it was Springer knocking it out of bounds. Yeah. Mott to take it out now for the Rockets. Pass into Turley, handoff back to Mott. Pass inside to Turley, almost loses it, and that'll be over and back as he saved it from going out of bounds, but threw it back across half court. Patterson to take the ball now for the Cougars. He finds Englehart. Almost loses the ball, but he's able to retain it. And that's Patterson. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Winders. Mott looks to drive, kicks it out to O'Leary. O'Leary drives in, shot up, and good off the glass.
Tough shot there by O'Leary, but gets it to go in off the glass.
Cougars leading by 2 with 4:35 left to go in the second quarter. Clark gets the ball in the wing. He drives in, loses it, and he is fouled. That foul will be on number 4, Mott.
I think you can see what Coach Lynham's game plan is here tonight to kind of spread it out and get some ball screens and drive it to the basket. Everybody's been pretty aggressive so far on the Cougars.
Clark for the first free throw. It is good, and he is usually a pretty reliable shooter from the free throw line. As Springer checks into the game for Dame. Second free throw, good as well.
Jacob shooting 84% this year from the line.
Yeah, so pretty solid in the free throw department for Jacob Clark.
Any coach would be happy with that number.
Yeah. Anything over 60% is pretty good. And O'Leary is blocked by Englehart down low. Turley gets the rebound, and Springer comes up with a steal. Here come the Cougars. Springer drives and unable to get the shot to go. Here comes Mott for the Rockets. Mott gets it to O'Leary. O'Leary gets inside. Spin move off the glass. Shot no good. Rebound Patterson. Here's Bishop on a fast break. Layup up and good for Bishop.
Another nice assist there by Patterson.
And Patterson keeping his head up court, and that's twice we've seen him pass it ahead to Bishop for 2 easy points on a fast break. Cougars leading by 6. O'Leary gets over to Mott. Mott pulls up just inside the three-point line, misses. Clark with a rebound. Here come the Cougars. Clark drives in, shot no good. Englehart unable to come up with the rebound. Morganson. Spin move, and good job by Springer taking the charge there. Nice defensive play by him.
Got back down the floor, got position. player was just a little bit out of control. Nice job there.
I thought maybe they'd call a walk, but instead got him for a charge. And Dame will check in for Patterson.
Not sure exactly what that call was there. Maybe delay a game warning.
No, the scores table was unsure who the foul was on, so the referee,
making sure. Okay.
Yeah, told him it was number 1. Springer gets it over to Bishop. Back to Springer. Springer thought about a 3. Instead brings it back out. Engelhardt at the elbow. Shot no good. And Engelhardt's usually a very consistent mid-range shooter. Springer gets into the teeth of defense. Shot up, no good. Rebound, Turley. Here come the Rockets. Turley takes a 3, and it's good. Cougars lead by 3 with 2:12 left to go in the half. Dame at the top of the key gets it over to Bishop. Over to Springer. Dame left wide open for 3, and it's good for the Cougars.
Nice shot there by Brady. Don't see that much, but he does have a nice shot when he takes his time, gets his feet set.
Yeah, he doesn't shoot much, but he is a pretty good shooter. I watch a lot of their practices after I get out of football, and from what I see, he can shoot the 3 pretty well, even though he doesn't pull the trigger much in games. And see, there's the thing that happened in this zone with the back door again. If the Rockets would have saw it, Turley was wide open back door, but just they didn't see him. He does end up scoring, though, and putting it in for 2. A minute remains in the half. Dame takes another 3. It's no good. Springer and Engelhardt on the floor trying to get the loose ball, and they're going to call a foul on Springer as they're all fighting for it.
.58 seconds to go. That's a tough call there. Everybody on the floor diving for the ball. A lot of bodies on the floor.
Mott looks to drive on Bishop. Instead, gets it over to Turley. And they could hold for the last shot, but Boone's going to drive. Shot is no good, but he will go to the line and shoot 2 free throws. 35 seconds left to go in the half. There has not, I think there's only been 1 timeout this whole first half. Second free throw is good.
.30 seconds to go.
I bet the Cougars hold to the last shot. They usually do if there's anything less than about 30 seconds. And it looks like that's what they're planning on doing. 15 seconds left on the clock. Patterson.
I thought for a second they might ISO Patterson there and let him try to go on against Turley, but
they got 6 seconds. Patterson down low, turns, jump shot, no good. Engelhardt unable to get the rebound, but Patterson does, and the shot is no good. And so that'll end the first half. Cougars lead by 3. And with that, we'd like to thank our sponsor, B.F. Evans Ford and Buck Creek Baptist Church. We will be back with the second half. And we're back starting the second half. Cougars hold a 3-point lead. And the Cougars only with 11 points in the second quarter, allowing the Rock, and Englehart misses a shot down low there. And Patterson, good steal. Cougars the other way. Ahead to Englehart. Boone comes up with it. Boone gets it, We'd like to thank Buck Creek Baptist Church. We'll be right back. And we're back. Bishop bringing up the court now for the Cougars. Goes off a pick. Finds Springer inside. Springer fadeaway. It's good for 2 points. Nice move by Springer, putting it in for 2.
Springer's been playing very good.
O'Leary with the ball on the wing. He almost loses it. He gets it to Turley drives in, kicks it to Morganson. Morganson for 3, and it's good. And that'll tie it up 31. Englehart drove and then brought it back out. That's Patterson at the wing. Patterson creates some space deep too. Up, no good. Englehart with chase. O'Leary takes a 3, and it is good off a pick. And the Rockets lead of the game, 34-33. Englehart down low, shot no good. Here come the Rockets the other way. Mott gets it over to drives. Puts it up off the glass, and it's good. Timeout, Coach Lynham. We'd like to thank BF Evans Ford. We'll be right back. And we're back. The Cougars gets it to Patterson. Patterson thought about a 3. That's Englehart inside. Englehart goes up with it, and it rolls in for 2. Morganson off a pick. Picks up his dribble. Clark almost comes up with a steal. Patterson comes up with the ball. And Englehart walks before he's able to go up with it. Sorry if I sound a little stuffy. I have a cold right now. And that's Mott at the wing. He gets it to O'Leary. O'Leary fires for 3. Shot no good. And Dame tried to get the rebound, but it went out of bounds on. Ball gets over to Patterson. Patterson get entry past to Dame. Dame goes up with it. Misses the shot, but he will shoot 2 free throws. Just rolled off the front of the rim. Cougars trail by 1. Dame with a chance to take back the lead. The first free throw is up and good. Tying the score up 36-36 with the go in the third. Second free throw is good as well. The ball in the corner passes over to Mott. Mott takes a 3. It's good. And is this a continuation of the same stream? Yeah. All right, there we go. Hey, we're sorry about that. We lost internet connection for a short while, but just to catch you up, Patterson had a few points, and then Clark hit a 3. Patterson had a steal, brought it all the way back for a dunk. Crittenden just called a timeout. And we're sorry that you had to miss all that, but the Cougars took a 7-point lead. Pretty exciting stuff happening. And it's a timeout right now. So we'll thank Buck Creek real quick. You can flash their name up on the screen. We'll get right back to it. There. The score is 52-45. Can you update that? All right. Yeah, get the scoreboard up there. We're sorry. We're sorry about that. The internet just kind of cut out for a little bit. And that's O'Leary. He drives in. Bishop ties him up. Jump ball. Good defense by Bishop. Possession to the Rockets. Yeah, Clark hit a 3 in the corner. Patterson had 2 down low, and then Patterson broke away and dunked it. Turley kicks it out to Mott. Mott misses the 3. That's off Boone, out of bounds. Cougars ball. Clark gets it to Patterson. Patterson inside to Springer. Springer goes up with it. And he loses the ball. Here come the Rockets. Pass over to O'Leary. O'Leary spins, puts it up. Shot no good. Patterson with a rebound. Patterson, both the leading rebounder and leading scorer all time for the Cougars. And he's showing it here. He's showing why tonight. Yeah, tonight he has 9 rebounds, and he drives in there, shot no good. And Clark pulls up from deep and hits it.
Nice shot by Clark there.
And the Cougars are feeling it right now. And we got Declan Scott keeping stats right now. Hey, can you tell me how many points Patterson has so far this game?
He has 13.
And Patterson 13 points so far tonight. It's been an impactful 13. And Turley with a walk as he fell to the ground with the ball there.
Clark has 15.
And yeah, Clark is the leading scorer tonight, 15 points. Bishop over to Patterson. Patterson gets inside. He is fouled, and he'll go to the line to shoot 2 free throws. Patterson's first free throw up and no good off the back of the rim. Second free throw, no good as well, so 0 for 2 at the line for Patterson. Mott gets it to Morganson. Morganson for 3, off the back of the rim, rebound Patterson. Clark on a fast break, gets the layup to go. Cougars lead by 12. 4:40 left to go in the game. Pat has a double-double right now. 13 points, 10 rebounds. And Turley is having a night for the Rockets. And official timeout as Bishop ties his shoe. Yeah, Turley approaching 20 points so far. It's Dame, gets it back to Clark. Patterson down low, gets the shot to go. 2 points for Patterson. Morganson tries to get it to Winders. It sails over his head and out of bounds. Bishop with the ball. Gets it back to Bishop. Patterson gets it inside to Springer. Springer for 2 points. Nice pass by Patterson. And Patterson, he has a few assists too. He may be closing in on a triple-double. And Crittenden will take a timeout as the Cougars go up by 14. We'd like to thank B.F. Evans Ford, and we'll be right back. And we're back, and we've decided to give our newcomer, Declan Scott, some time on the air. So he's putting on the headset for the first time tonight. And Turley puts it in for another 2 points. That's 21 points for Turley. And so far we have Declan and Sam Smiley to take over after we leave, because we're all upperclassmen now. And so we needed to get some new guys on the Sports Network for after we're gone. Springer gets it over to Dame, handoff to Bishop. Clark looks to drive, puts it up off the glass. They're going to call a foul on the floor. That'll be on number 3, Winders. Pass into Clark, gets it over to Patterson. Patterson was left wide open for three, but he passed it up and gave it to Dame. Dame gets it to Bishop. And the Cougars trying to waste as much of this clock as possible. And Bishop almost loses it and is eventually fouled by Carlson. Patterson gets it to Dame. And the Cougars still just passing the ball around, trying to eat away at that clock. 2:11 remain in the game, and the Cougars hold a 12-point lead. Patterson drives, and they're going to call another foul on the floor. That'll be on Carlson again. Morganson checks into the game for Winders, along with O'Leary for for Boone. And Englehart was left wide open under the basket, but Mott was able to deflect the inbound pass before Englehart was able to get it. Pass into Bishop. Gets it to Clark, and Mott quick to close out on Clark there before he could shoot the three. And Coach Lynham will take a timeout before they get it over to Springer, and Springer would have been wide open. He does hit the three after the timeout.
1:59 remaining on the clock.
Yeah, we'll thank Buck Creek Baptist Church, and we'll be right back. And we're back after that timeout. That timeout actually cost us 3 points there. Springer was shooting a wide open three as it was called. It did go in. And Carlson will foul Bishop, trying to get it come away with a steal there. That's a little bit late of a whistle. I was thinking they were just going to let it happen, and he was just harassing him. Pass into Springer.
And in Crittenden County stepping up their pressure a little bit.
Yeah, trying to make something happen in these final few minutes, down 12.
And McLean County, or the Cougars, they just keep continuing to milk the clock. Shot goes up, missed. Englehart with the rebound, backs it out. Patterson with it up top.
And, Clark thought about another three there. I kind of wanted to see him shoot it. 1:10 left to go in the game.
And they're just moving the ball around up top, milking the clock down.
And they're going to get Carlson for 4 fouls within like 2 minutes. He's trying to come up with a steal. Winders checks into the game for Turley. Turley with a good game tonight. Had 21 points. And Bishop misses the first shot. And if we had a rebounder down there, we would have got it, but because they both missed it.
Oh, making some nice moves, getting in the paint.
Mott off the
Oh, he
glass,
misses.
no good. And here's Englehart on a fast break.
Gets the steal and the finish.
And so the Cougars go up by 14. 37 seconds remain.
Oh, he trips. Still by Patterson. Patterson gets it up to Clark.
Oh, just out of bounds. Clark wasn't thinking fast break there. Patterson was. Passed it ahead, and Clark just wasn't ready. And it looks like Caleb Johnson, Jacob J. Hampy Hampton, Andrew Brackett, Jaden Arnold, and Travis Phillips have checked into the game for the Cougars. And it's sad to see Wilkerson unable to play on senior night with a knee injury. And I wish we could have seen what he would have done with his high school basketball career if he would have been healthy. I think he's been injured almost at least some point in almost every season of his high school career.
Yeah, it sucks that he went out right before senior night, too.
Yeah, and I just kind of wish we could have seen how he would have developed and what he could have done.
The three's way off the backboard.
Arnold the rebound, and it's curious to see if they'll take a shot. And Bob Johnson takes a three. It's no good off the backboard. Yeah, that was a very deep three, and it's no good. So the Cougars will end the game up 14. And our player of the game, Jacob Clark, was the leading scorer with 17 points, but I'd say we have to give it to Logan Patterson.
Almost with the triple-double.
Yeah, I mean, we don't know how many. We didn't keep track of assists, but he was probably up around 10 assists, and he had
15 points, 11 rebounds.
Yeah, a great game from Logan Patterson, and we saw that dunk, and after that, the momentum just changed for the best for the Cougars.
I gotta say, he's still struggling a little bit from the free throw line, shooting 1 for 5 tonight.
Yeah, and Coach Huff said earlier in the first half he's shooting 46% from the line this year, and that's just if. As much as he gets fouled down low, and they usually get him the ball down low. As much as he gets fouled, if he could knock down his free throws, that would be huge. That would be huge for the Cougars. And Turley for the Rockets ends the game with 21 points. He was a menace down low, and we didn't really have an answer for him, but we were able to contain them everywhere else and get the win, 63-49.
I think we lost a little bit of track of his rebounds.
Oh, yeah, he definitely had more than 5 rebounds.
Yeah.
Usually we end up paying attention to the home teams, to the Cougars' stats more than the other teams, but I'm pretty sure the 21 points is accurate. And that'll do it for this broadcast. And we'll be back next time. Make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. That way you get a notification anytime we go live. Also, if there's a game, just type in mchs.tv to your browser. It'll take you right to us. Thank you for watching. We're in the McLean County Sports Network.